Hi guys, it's Andrew here from Eastonmade today, and welcome back to the Eastonmade channel. This is normally part of the video where I would run a couple blocks for that for you and give you a wee bit of a teaser, show you how it works. However, there's not enough wood here to keep that machine running long enough that I would have much of a video if I'd run a couple of blocks through that. This thing is insane. This is the Eastonmade 24D. This is the fastest hydraulic splitter you will buy right now. It's 3 seconds down and back. They time it. It's just a little under. It's about 2.8, 2.9 seconds for the pusher to get to the wedge and back home again. That's insane. This is a 24-ton machine, cycles in 3 seconds. You will not feed this machine fast enough. It's going to take you 2 or 3 guys bringing wood to this with one operator to be able to run this thing at its potential. At that, those guys are going to be working. Why do you need that? Time is money, guys. The quicker you can get this job done, the quicker you can go and make money doing something else, or the more you are going to be able to get done. That's just the bottom line. You're going to spend a little bit more money for this machine to have the Kubota, to have the piston pump, but it's going to pay off in the end, especially with fuel prices right now, guys. With that Kubota on there, this thing hardly goes through any fuel compared to a gas motor. It is pretty exceptional in that respect. And I know you're going to ask, like, Andrew, how are you getting that kind of performance out of this? Well, it's a 37 gallon per minute piston pump on this machine. If you're familiar with equipment, this is the same kind of pump that you're going to see on excavators, skid steers, like on a proper piece of equipment. That's the kind of pump you're going to see on. You don't see gear pumps very often. They're kind of few and far between now. With this, it's really nice because it's variable displacement. It will adjust as you go into wood how fast it's going to go. And with a piston pump compared to a gear pump is you can run incredibly high pressures with them. All of our valves, all the Galtech valves that we put on these, if you're not familiar with them, this is a Galtech valve. They're exclusive to us. There's another manufacturer that's been trying to run these things right now. I don't know how they're going for them, but there's a handful of parts in there that are our parts that actually make this thing work. The nice thing about that valve though is that it's rated for 5,400 psi. It's rated for an immense amount of pressure. So we're able to run it there. We're able to run this hydraulic system at 4,800, 5,000 psi, which is crazy. And then with that, we have the cylinders and everything rated for that kind of pressure, and it's a 3.5 inch cylinder running at 5,000 psi. So if you do the math on that, you're right at 24 tons. With a smaller cylinder, it obviously doesn't take as much fluid to fill the cylinder, so that's where you get the speed out of these machines. And then the other really nice thing about having the smaller cylinder at an incredibly high pressure like that is you're not having to move as much oil out of the other end of it. Whenever one of these things strokes down to the end, the cylinder itself acts as a pump. It pumps oil back out of the cylinder. So in that respect, you're not moving near as much oil as you are with a larger cylinder. There's other companies that are running big hydraulic systems like that, but you're not using big cylinders, so you're trying to move a lot of oil, where with this it's more of a mind over matter thing. It's more of a thought thing that makes it actually perform as well as it does. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna quit rambling on. I'll run this bit of wood here through it for you. There's a couple of bigger chunks there. This isn't gonna take long, guys. Like I said, this thing's nuts. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down on the bottom. I'm gonna start doing more videos regularly again now that we've got some time to do it and we've got some things ironed out here. So again, hit the subscribe button and follow along. I'll show you lots of cool firewood videos, lots of cool firewood stuff, not just splitters. Now we got processors and any other thing that's going on around here too. So anyways, I'll get this fired up again, show you how it works, guys. You can tell that this big lad hasn't split a whole lot of wood in the last year. I gotta get out and maybe wear this belly off me a wee bit, get some more wood through these machines. But you can see that 24D, it flies. That is the pinnacle of wood splitter excellence right now. That's as good as it's gonna get, guys. And I mean that. That's you won't see us build a wood splitter faster than that. I don't think you might have a handful of companies try and catch up on that kind of performance and do different things, but at that point, 3 seconds down and back, that's probably as fast as you're gonna see a hydraulic wood splitter on it. Wow. It's nuts. If you're looking for the best wood splitter, guys, you give us a call. Like, we build lots of different sizes depending on what whereabouts you are, how much wood you do, what kind of wood you want to do. Like this 24D, if you're doing tree service stuff, probably a 4-way wedge would be what you'd want to run in it. You could probably get away with that 6-way. See some of the bigger stuff went through it fine, but if you're going to be doing really ugly stuff, you probably want to go up to 3070. Very similar to this, has the Kubota, has the piston pump on it, but has a bigger cylinder. So on that note, like this 24D, if you're going to be running this and you're a logger, you're skidding your own hitches, bringing wood in, that's what this is meant for. Anyways, guys, if you liked the video, give her a big, another thing, I'm gonna have people ask me about an oil cooler. As you can see, there's no oil cooler on this machine, so it appears. The oil cooler is up here. A piston pump naturally runs a lot cooler than a gear pump anyways, but this is what they call a K-string cooler. It's very low flow, very low pressure going through the cooler, and it just runs back to tank. It just cools the K-string oil on the pump, and it works incredibly well. The machine runs really cool, runs really well. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. Any questions, please ask. Like I said, this thing's awesome. This is something to see anyways, so give her a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. I really appreciate you tuning in with us today, and I really hope to see you on the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.